Growing your e-commerce business comes with plenty of hurdles, but shipping shouldn't be one of them. Well, here's some good news. Powerful e-commerce shipping software called ShipExcel from Pitney Bowes. With ShipExcel, you can generate discounted shipping labels for both online and offline orders. That saves time and money with everything right at your fingertips. Start your free trial of ShipExcel from Pitney Bowes today.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
Hello, ghosts and ghouls, and welcome to the man. God. Oh my God! Sorry, Ryan.
Holy moly, was that scary for me?
I am so sorry.
Is there a ghost in the studio?
I mean, the ghost of Halloween's past. I couldn't think of anything to say.
That's
actually.
okay.
So no. But it is the week of Halloween for us. This is coming out the day before Halloween, I think. And it is the Man Dog Pod with me and Ryan Rosenberg. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Dan.
And of course, every now and again, we have guests on the podcast, and probably the scariest guests of the year.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Ryan.
They're horrifying.
Haley Hepworth. Hi, Haley.
Hi.
Sorry if we scared you. I didn't really prepare you for that intro to be so spooky.
No, you didn't scare me at all, but I'm more than prepared to scare you guys.
Holy shit. Oh my God. No. This is going to be Ryan's worst episode. He is too spooked to be funny.
Worst episode? Are we judging episodes now of what episodes we're good and bad in?
Well, I've got a whole list.
Oh my Lord.
Is it about how you're in them or how they make you feel? Because I feel like if you're scared, I mean, maybe you'll be great in this episode. You'll just have a bad experience.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
Oh, that's interesting.
I hope it's horrifying and bad, but that I come off good.
Great, yeah.
Oh, like being in a Stanley Kubrick film.
Mm-hmm. We're stripping you down to that sort of raw, vulnerable state to kind of take advantage of your core human performance.
And it's possible, like Shelley Long, that you'll never act again. Or Shelley Duvall. I always confuse their last names. Kale Hills is our other spooky guest. Hi, Kale.
Hi, hello. I would also like to state for the record that I was not afraid.
Okay.
However, it did get very cold all of a sudden.
You do look chilly, and that sheet behind you did move. Yeah, watch out.
Behind you.
What sheet? I don't own a sheet.
Ghost sheet.
You don't own a sheet.
No, if there's... I don't know what you're talking about. The sheet? What?
So the scarier thing is that Kale sleeps directly on mattress.
Ugh. I thought I smelled something.
We've got Stinky Kale and no nose opinion yet on Haley. What's up, y'all? Are you Halloween heads? And I'll start with Haley.
I like Halloween. I would say I'm not super well versed in like horror movies or like haunted house experiences in the way that I feel like some folks really go in for. But I love the more just fall of it, the carving pumpkins of it all. So mellow Halloween, big time.
Yeah,
fan.
No big costumes, but hanging out and smelling things and crunching leaves.
I'll do a costume. I love a homemade costume. Last year I made a giant paper mache thing that I think I wore to one party and nobody knew what it was. So it was well worth the hours and hours of building a giant paper mache orb.
Oh, what was it?
I was Chloe Sevigny from The Snowman, that movie that came out a couple of years ago, where there's a great image in it where she has been murdered and decapitated and her head is on top of a snowman. So I did that. But then even though I had like dead and bloody makeup on, people guessed that I was like the moon or a pearl.
A pearl.
I like between the two options of like, you did something they don't understand or you did a bad job. They went with bad job. They were like, oh, this is a bad moon or a bad pearl. It's not something I don't get.
Let's see it. Yeah.
Right. It's something really universally visually clear. You just look like shit.
What about you, Kale?
Yes, I love Halloween. I am very much here for the spookiness, not anything too intense. I'm not going to be the person who's like trying to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal or anything like that. But I will be watching a lot of scary movies, which has been an interesting thing, a balancing act to try this year because my boyfriend and I have very different ideas of what is scary. And so there have been a lot of times where I've picked a movie that I think is a safe movie to watch. And then we turn it on and something happens and we have to turn it off.
Because it's too scary.
It's too scary. It's not that you couldn't like stomach it and power through, but we're all adults now and we're not trying to impress anyone at a sleepover. So if we don't want to be scared, we're not going to choose that for ourselves.
I'm clear. Does he have an aversion to like gore, violent stuff, or more
not
just
only
like creepy psychological stuff?
Creepy psychological is okay, and especially if it's like a like I don't know, like a Regency era house that has ghosts in it. He's very much there for that, and it's not just gore specifically, but like I think like sadistic violence, which makes sense. For the record, I don't think that's good. I don't like that.
Okay.
You're pushing it pretty hard.
No, I'm not being defensive. I don't like it.
I don't know. You just said for the record now, and during our conversation before recording, you kept saying this is off the record, right?
Yeah.
And you said a few different things, I will say, than what you're saying now.
And I
kind of directly different.
And I will say that was on the record, and so far that is the only thing I've said that is on the record. Everything else, I'm assuming, will be stripped from the audio.
So hold on. Do you get to litigate this point by point throughout this entire discussion?
I believe.
When you're on, when you're off?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We signed a pretty intense deal with Kale before having him on the show.
I gotta get a better lawyer, I guess.
We'd tell you who his lawyer was, but it was off the record, unfortunately. So,
and I do have one.
What was what is something that you thought wasn't spooky or wasn't going to scare him that ended up doing it?
The Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark movie, which I gotta say is so good. I didn't really have any expectations for it because I don't know, it's like a PG-13 like movie that I assumed would be primarily like nostalgic for people who grew up with those stories, but it actually is very well like has a really cool central narrative where there's this book that new stories keep appearing in. And so every segment of the movie is like a little mini scare on its own. And it's also, I think it was produced by Guillermo del Toro. So it has a lot of cool, specific visuals that I don't think you would expect from like from that type of studio scary movie. And that just like had, it has a segment where the kids someone is kind of like torturing them a little bit and like is very claustrophobic. And he was like, no, I don't like this.
That is the risk with scary movies. if it's not only does it have to be fun, but it also has to be like, oh, this is making me feel sick or something. Like, you can't really argue with that. You're like, yeah, okay, I don't want to make you feel sick. Ugh.
I think that thing you said too about like, now we are adults and get to choose not to be scared if we're not enjoying an experience. It's like, it's very, I wish I used the power of walking out on a movie more often. I've only walked out of, maybe never walked out of a movie, but Ryan did semi recently, and it was like shocking to me how like powerful it was.
What was
I've never
it?
felt so liberated. I was like, I can't believe I don't do this more often. It felt so good. What was it? It was that horrible.
Sisters. Well, we know you think it was horrible. You walked. The Sisters Brothers.
Yeah.
With Joaquin Phoenix and
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly, yeah.
Huh.
And it was like based off of a book, and it was just like a really slow, old, like comedic indie comedy Western where it's like, it's not actually funny. It's just like tonally funny. But yeah.
And also it isn't.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
I really wanted to sit
walking
through
out
it,
of a
but
movie-
sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, does it make you just feel like rich
Yes.
and like confident?
Yes.
And
I couldn't believe how I used to be. As soon as I walked out, I was like, I can't believe I didn't allow this for myself before, because you've already spent the money. So at this point, it's up to you how the experience goes, you know? And it was like, I really loved being at home for the last 35 minutes of that movie or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was better.
I was like, I've paid to be miserable, or I've paid to choose to not be
Yeah.
miserable during
Yeah,
this time.
exactly.
I also appreciate that because Drew, our friend who we went to that movie with, who, you know, you got to love Drew, but he viscerally experiences dislike next to you. And I'm someone who's like really checked in with my friends, and I want everybody to be having a good time. So I can't enjoy a movie that he's not liking because he's like constantly like,
big shifty energy,
like shifting a lot.
Yeah.
He took a full nap during Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But like, I appreciate the leave. I did be like, oh, I'm sad Ryan didn't have a good time, but it's like he didn't suffer. He went quickly.
At least
Yeah.
he didn't suffer at the end.
Of the film.
Ryan, you're not much of a Halloweenie, are you? I mean, you are a weenie, but
I'm a weenie, but yeah, I don't need the hollow part. No, I don't know what that means. I don't care. I don't make a big deal of it. I also don't really like scary movies. I've always kind of been like, it's not what I enjoy. And I'm more into them now that I'm an adult and I'm just less fearful. But it was never like my favorite thing. So it's too late to get into Halloween, I guess. For me.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm like a recent Halloween, like a spooky movie guy. I never used to be, and I'll throw one on every once in a while now. I watched Scream 4 the other night. Like, nothing too scary, but you know.
Are you guys going to enjoy Halloween this year at all? Are you doing any sort of costume or?
I will not enjoy it. Thank
No.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to. I'd love to do something. So, but I can't. Gosh, I don't know what that would be.
Yeah.
Because I never even save enough time during a regular year or regular circumstances to plan a costume. So I'm not sure. What about you, Haley? Are there more fall things to do in Boise?
Probably, but I'm not doing them. So not really. I mean, yeah, I love doing a throw together. I don't have time to make this costume. I'm going to spend way too much time like sourcing materials and last minute making it. But it feels like, for what?
Yeah.
This year a little bit. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not seeing anyone. So probably won't. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't know if we'll get trick-or-treaters here. Or what the deal is with that, if we're allowed to leave stuff for them or not.
Right.
I don't know what best practices are at this point.
Yeah, maybe just leave out a bunch of little mini sanitizers.
The kids will love it.
Yeah,
Kids love 'em.
real passive aggressive. and then we'll be like through the window watching.
I feel like there's like a chance you would get like a broken window of your house if you left out a bunch of sanitizer.
Oh, sure. One year we got egged, like our windows got egged, and it was so loud and crazy being in the house while the windows were getting egged. It seemed like something so much more dramatic was happening.
Yeah, totally.
That's the thing they don't tell you about egging. Is it you feel like you're under attack? Like you don't know. You don't know. It's just a bunch of like eggs that are going to ruin your paint job. You think like it's
grenades.
Yes, grenades would be my first thought.
Yeah.
It was. I feel like my mom came like sprinting through the room and tried to like chase them down the street, but they're obviously in a car, so we didn't know who it was. Went unresolved.
Was there like a spate of eggings in the town that fall, or do you think you were targeted?
We were aware of? I don't know. I don't think we ever got a clear answer because I don't think it was like all of our neighbors got egged, but we were also, I think, the only house that had like a bunch of teenagers in like our immediate vicinity. So makes sense. It's like, oh, probably somebody we knew that didn't want to just egg our random older neighbors. I don't know.
It wasn't a situation where someone gave Mr. Policeman all the clues.
No, unfortunately, no. And I wish that it had been a situation where someone was brave enough to give Mr. Policeman all the clues, but nobody stepped forward.
I'm going to try a scene. I'm going to try one. Hey, you kids. Hey, I see you. Come here.
What?
Now, I see you. You all just egged my house. I see you. Okay? Look at... Is that Richard there? Is that little Richard?
Yes.
Okay. And I see you, Steve. I see you. You guys know something? That really scared the hell out of me. You freaked me out. All right?
Good. Trigger.
Sorry?
You should be sorry, okay? I don't know if you know this, but I peed myself. I don't know if you even know that.
Yes.
You humiliated me. I was freaked out, okay?
Well, next time maybe you should give us a treat. You didn't leave any treats out, and you know the saying, you got tricked.
Okay, I haven't done Halloween for a few years because every year, by the way, I get pranked somehow. I should have been prepared for it this year. But even when I was giving treats, you kids found a way. You teepeed my body last year, okay? 2 years ago, you left a flaming bag of candy on my doorstep, and I thought it was poop, but it was just chocolate. But still, it really scared me to see a fire on my doorstep.
So just leave treats. Like, when are you going to get the message?
It's really not that hard.
Being a scarecrow on the
Such a
lawn.
straightforward demand.
Yeah.
You got tricked.
Can I be honest with you kids? You know why I don't leave treats?
Why?
Financially, I am not doing great right now.
God, this hurt. This makes me feel bad.
I'm doing poorly enough that a $6 bag of candy does put me out, okay? Did you know on the way home from work today, I ran out of gas and I had to push my car, and I thought it was uphill, but it was downhill, and the car got away from me?
Yes.
And it was the second scariest thing that happened to me
saw
today.
the news.
We saw the news. My dad helped push your car because it was the quote-unquote Christian thing to do.
My dad told me we can keep pranking you because you're such an easy target. It would be crazy if we didn't.
And my mom doesn't care what I do tonight.
She's working at the casino tonight, right?
Yeah, every night. Yeah.
Every night?
Every night.
Awesome.
Yeah. 7 nights a week. It's awesome. The tips are actually really good.
And your mom said she doesn't care at all about me? Is that what it was?
She said she doesn't care what I do tonight, even if it's that old guy's messing him up.
I have been tipping her so well at the casino. I thought we had a thing going. I'm sorry to say this about your mom, but I thought we had she kept bringing my drinks for me.
I thought you were out of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, how can you afford all those tips?
Well, that is what some of my money is allotted for, is to tip someone who is providing very good service at the casino.
Oh, my God. She's
Well,
not in love with you. You got
maybe
tricked.
I thought she would notice because all the other guys, they treat her like some sort of server. But me, I treat her like a human, and I tip her super well. And I say thank you in a very high register.
Can I
Nah, man,
say?
she's tricking you worst of all.
Can I say I honestly am over tricking you, and I'm not sure that I want to do it next year. And it's for two reasons. One, it's because we're going to be in high school instead of middle school next year, and I don't know if I'll be down with this behavior. But the other reason is every time we trick you and prank you, you make it so sad. You make it so much worse than just accepting the prank and moving on with your life. You have a victim mentality.
Yeah, for sure, dude. You make me think about adults in a way I don't like to think about adults.
And also, like, it's not the world beating down on you. It's that you don't save money. It's that you go to the casino.
Well, no, that's my job, okay? That's my job. I'm the same as all the poker players you see in the World Series of Poker. It's a 9 to 5. I sit down every day at the table and I gamble. And some days I come up a few bucks and sometimes I come down a few bucks.
Okay, well...
Is that sad? That I'm a professional poker player who right now has a beautiful date in my house, hopefully still. Has a beautiful date in my house, hopefully still. And if she didn't notice I peed myself, I think I could close the deal on it.
How could she not notice you peed yourself? You've been out here shouting about it.
Wait, Mom? Mom? I thought you were at the casino tonight.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's with me.
Don't just close the door. And I'm trying to yell to my mom.
Well, you can't talk to her, okay? Because I have a feeling if she finds out that you pranked me, she's going to get mad at you and want to punish you or something.
Look, you can see her through the window. She's kind of posing like very still as if we can't see her, but we can totally see her.
Yeah, Mom.
And that is her posing up there. That's her.
Okay, wait. Okay, can I ask you something? Did you take a picture and make a cardboard cutout of my mom so that you could date her on Halloween?
Okay, now who's the sad guy? The one who thinks that I'm so obsessed with your mom that I cut out a piece of cardboard of her?
Well, did you do that?
The point is this. I was having a nice meal with somebody real, and I heard your eggs on my house, and I peed and I pooped my pants.
Oh, you
They were so scared.
And poop?
Oh, my God.
God, it smells like a porta potty out here.
No, it doesn't. Stop it. Stop being so mean.
It's hard not to be mean because you do this to yourself.
By the way, sorry, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, I'm sorry to continually call you out, but you are scraping the eggs off of the house right now and putting them in a Tupperware as if you're going to perhaps eat them later.
Don't eat those eggs.
Come on.
There's like 24 to 50 eggs on here. That is 18 omelets for me, okay? Oh, now you're silent. It's so sad that you don't even have anything to say. Is that what it is?
I have no idea what to say. Yeah, you're going to eat eggs scraped off a house. And also, that's like less than 1.5 eggs per omelet, man. That's also sad.
Well, yeah, my omelets are chive heavy. I like a lot of chives in my omelet.
What?
How chive heavy? Like mostly green onion?
I don't know what a green onion is. My omelets are chive heavy, kid. Now who's the idiot?
You don't know what a green onion is.
What? I know what a white onion is. I know what a red onion is. I know what a sweet onion is. All right? If you see a green one, it means it's not ripe, idiot.
Onions don't ripen like bananas, sir.
You really owned us.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Listen.
You feel good enough about yourself now to go back inside and leave us alone and clean up your poop and pee filled clothes and eat your shell filled egg scrapings?
I think I do. Thank you very much. And I know when it's described out loud, my night doesn't sound that cool. Have a good night, kids.
You're the man now, dog. Which is what we say to edit scenes.
Y'all want to do a scene off of voicemail?
Yeah. Let's do some more Bob.
Do it. Share. All right.
Hey, y'all. It's Dave Shear. I was calling to tell you guys a story. I was just listening to the big check-in, and you guys were talking about how landlords just don't give a shit. And For one thing, that's just been my complete experience. I just moved into a new apartment in July, and I kind of just gave up on calling my landlord about stuff because of his reactions to things that he basically was treating me like I was like a prima donna, you know, where I have basically been putting up with a shower that's at like 50% power since I got here, and like half of the water is just going out the bottom faucet into the bathtub, which then slowly sort of fills around my feet, which is not really ideal. And I called him up, and he came up and was just like, yeah, my shower kind of does that too. I mean, it's old pipes, you know. I mean, I could order the parts if you want, but keep in mind this is also a guy that comes to my door and says, you don't want me to wear a mask, do you? So, landlords rule. Anyways, stay safe, guys.
Thanks, Dave. I definitely have had that experience. A little different, but like I'm just hitting the age of adulthood, and I'm still not really doing it, where I like try to fix a problem that I've realized I've just been fine with for 4 months. Like I had like my cold water didn't work because if we had it on, it would leak. And my sink was just like clogging up, my bathroom sink. And finally I was like, well, I can do something about this. And then I finally did. And it took like 10 minutes. And it made me wish I did that more often.
Have you guys...
I just think that's, I don't know. I think that is a really hard shift to make in your mindset. I don't have like a cool insight or anything. I just think it's very cool and empowering when people start to do that, because it's so easy to, I don't know what that is. If it's like, there's so much about the world on a macro scale that is really overwhelming, that I think that of course bleeds over into your day to day, where you're like, why even try? So I'm proud of you. That's all.
Thanks, Kale. That felt really nice to hear.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a shower like that where it just sort of pools around your ankle or maybe your shin, or if it's just not draining? It's really disgusting because you feel like, okay, I took the shower, but there's still sort of like, it feels like you're getting not clean, you know, because all the water's just at the bottom. It's really not a great problem to have.
I haven't had the shower issue, but I had an issue with my landlord 2 years ago, where when this time of year, when the gas company came out to like turn on our heater pilot for the winter, they were like, oh, this heating unit is too old. It's illegal for us to turn it on because it's not safe. So your landlord needs to replace it before we can turn your heat on. And he wouldn't do it for months. And we just like kept following up, had to like file complaints with the city and get inspectors out. For months, we didn't have heat all winter, and we're like sleeping in our coats and shit. And then finally, the day before he was going to face like fines in April, he had it fixed, where we were just like, I've realized like nothing makes me more furious than that feeling of just being like, oh, you think I'm an animal. Like you're treating me like some scummy little person who deserves to be cold and dirty. It like, oh man, it makes me so, I have like crazy like revenge fantasies about ruining his entire life over the way that makes me feel.
What would you do? Like, do you want to take away his heat, or is it something more specific?
No. I think this is like, in general, I think a larger philosophy I've landed on in recent years is that I'm like, oh, I don't want like bad things to happen to bad people, because then they get to feel like human. I want them to be exposed. So I like want people to know how bad they are. And I want them, where it's like my ultimate fantasy at different points where it's like, this is insane stuff that I would never do. Obviously. Whereas like, I want to buy like hisname.com and post a bunch of shit about how fucked up he is and ruin all of his business contacts. Or I want to like, it's like, I think after like finding him on Instagram and looking at all the pictures he's posting of like him and his kid hanging out and being like, #1 dad. I'm like, I want to write a letter to this dude's kid being like, your dad is
This episode is brought to you by Nordstrom. Summer's almost out and fall's calling. Luckily, Nordstrom has everything you need for the season ahead, all under $100. Discover new arrivals from your favorite brands like Mango, Princess Polly, Wave, Free People, BDG, and more. Whether you're planning a last-minute getaway, heading back to class, or refreshing your office looks, you'll find the latest trends and beauty must-haves without breaking your budget. It's easy, too, with free shipping, free returns, and in-store order pickup. Shop today, in stores, and at Nordstrom.com.
A bad guy.
Your dad made me freeze through the winter.
Exactly. Like, I don't want you to get to have your kid thinking you're a hero. I need him to know that you're a villain, because then maybe you will understand that you are a villain.
I have an idea for a scene.
Great.
Hey, Dad, this is my girlfriend, Haley. I'm so excited that you guys were finally able to meet. Funniest thing, she used to live over on Tamarind. I think maybe in one of the buildings that you managed. I don't know.
Yes,
that was just something she was mentioning on the way over here. Do you want me to heat up the grill? I can leave you guys to it to get to know each other for a second.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Haley. And any girlfriend of Kale's is welcome in our home. I'll tell you that much right now. He's been so happy.
You guys are hitting it off already. This is awesome. All right, babe, I'm going to go grab you a drink. I'll see you guys in a sec.
So the Tamarind building, I'm sorry, I don't know if did we meet? I don't know if I remember you.
Yeah, we met many times.
I'm so sorry.
Do you really not remember me, or are you just trying to be, cordial and cool because of the circumstance with your son? Or
no, I'm sorry. Honestly, I hope it's not an aging thing, but I just don't remember people super well, and I deal with a lot. I own 8 properties in the city, so
you know what? That actually makes this all the sweeter for me.
I'm sorry. You okay? You seem.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy to kind of realize as somebody where it's like, oh, I've been thinking about you every day for 8 years, and you haven't been thinking about me.
About me? You've been
at all.
No, I truly am so sorry. I feel like we're already getting off on the wrong foot. Are you
because of this? You think we're getting off on the wrong foot because of this interaction? That's great. That's so funny. You think it wasn't maybe like getting off on the wrong foot when
sorry,
I didn't have a functioning stove for 3 months, and I emailed you and I texted you and you couldn't be bothered to handle it.
Who wants Pacificos? Hey guys, I grabbed a Pacifico for everyone.
All right, let's go.
You guys are having a really animated conversation. That's great.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm even having trouble just following you, Haley. You're kind of pacing like long, slow circles around the room as you speak to me.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, maybe it's another failure of communication on my part, or I'm just not being clear enough.
Hey, where's Ralphie?
I think that happens.
Your dog, Ralphie.
Yeah, the dog? I don't know.
He usually comes bounding up. Oh, Haley, I was excited for you to meet Ralphie. He's so cute. He's a golden doodle.
Oh.
Ralphie.
Haley, is this chili you made here?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, let me go put that.
Yes.
Let me go put
on
that
a functioning stove.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna go put this in the kitchen real quick, and I'll be right back. And maybe we can chat a little more. And I'm really, truly sorry that there was a period of my life where I had a lot of trouble. I was a little overwhelmed with a bit off more than I could chew, and Kale's mother was a little ill, and so it was just a lot for me.
Emphysema.
I'm glad you've processed it, Kale.
Trying to just own it a little bit more. Yeah. It's part of our experience. So we should be able to talk about it. But you know what? I really want you to get to know Haley. Here, I'll take the chili into the kitchen. And if I can get anything else, let me know. I'm going to be poking around for Ralphie because that guy is so cute. You got to meet him, Haley. Ralphie, where are you? All right, I'll be right back.
He really loves that dog. It's really sweet. So is this a coincidence that you're dating him?
It's not a coincidence that I'm dating him. Of course, it's not a coincidence that I'm dating him. I feel like you don't really understand the gravity of what this moment is supposed to be. because I've been really looking forward to this moment and building towards this moment and planning for this moment for a very long time. I've made a lot of sacrifices to get to this moment. And I guess I didn't really consider the possibility of you like just kind of apologizing. Because I want you to feel very upset.
Well, I feel your energy, absolutely. And I'm so sorry. And
No.
I am starting to remember a little bit. While you were talking, I kind of looked through my emails. You were in that place with your fiance, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I think I remember dealing with you guys a couple times. So what happened with him? I'm sorry it didn't work out, I guess, if you're dating Kale.
He's gone. And it didn't work out for a lot of reasons. But certainly the tension of that situation did not make it easier.
I am sorry.
And
so the whole thing was just your stove? It was that I didn't fix your stove, and this is...
For a long time. You didn't fix my stove for a long time, and you didn't write back to my emails in a way that was respectful of me. You would give me like no response for a couple of days and then a one-line response, and then it was very delayed. This is making me feel like I'm like an asshole in this situation, but you're the asshole.
Okay, look. Haley, please. Let me shut the door here. I don't want Kale to see you this way, okay?
I don't care. I don't care about Kale.
You put the lime in the Pacifico and then you shake it up. Hey, guys, I brought a lime back that we could put in our Pacifico. Don't shake it, though. That would be a bad idea.
Okay, Kale, remember, we do have to cut the lime before we put it into the bottles. You can't get the whole lime in there.
I brought 3 whole limes. Oh, my gosh. That is so like me, isn't it, Haley? That's like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't find Ralphie, by the way, but I did find his leash.
He's dead. He's dead. I killed him. He's dead.
What?
Does that make you feel anything? Does that make you upset at all?
Dog?
I feel like nothing registers.
What do you mean you killed my dog because I didn't fix your stove?
Yes.
Hey, Kale, would you mind, just going and cutting those limes real quick for us?
Yeah.
I just wanted to have one more word with Haley. I'm sure she's just joking about the dog.
Okay, and sorry, just to clarify, everyone does want a whole lime, but they want it cut up?
Just a wedge of lime for mine.
One wedge as well.
Okay, great. Cool. I'll be right back. BRB.
Haley, you think I didn't fucking know who you were when you walked through that door? I remember you and your snide little emails about your overly dirty stove, which I gave to you clean.
No. I left it in reasonable condition. That's the standard.
Okay, well, reasonable condition. I should have
reasonable use.
Reasonable use is differently defined by different people. And by the way, in the state of California, that is not reasonable use. Okay, and you can speak to my lawyer once again. All right. And you think it's a joke on me that you're dating my son? Have you seen the way he acts? This is a punishment on. It's just an extra piece of punishment on you. All right. That he's like stunted at the age of 13, I think, because his mom died of emphysema at that age.
What do you care about?
What do I care about?
Yeah. It's like, if you don't care about your dog, you don't care about your son, you don't care about your wife, she's dead.
I care about her. That broke my heart. That was all happening around the same time. And I took all of my pain from that out on you and everyone in that Tamarind building. Okay.
No, that's such bullshit. That's not how pain works. She's dead now. So what do you care about now?
Still her. She was the only woman I ever loved. Okay. And also, I mean, it's also pretty important to me that people, if they do have dogs, they're under 50 pounds and they're not of a certain breed that is more aggressive. And if it is that breed, that they get insurance.
My God, there's nothing that's going to ever make you feel bad. Right?
I don't know. I guess, again, my wife dying was pretty huge, I think, for me, as far as making me feel bad. Yes, that is in the past. What was your goal here? To make me suffer the way you suffered? That's impossible.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess I just wanted a reversal of the power. You know, I wanted you to feel small, and I wanted to be the big person that made you feel that way.
Then buy property. You can't reverse the power if you don't own the property. You pay me the rent, so I have all the power. If you don't pay it, your butt's out on the street.
Oh,
hey guys, the lines are almost done. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Kale, my man, those are lemons.
I think I know what a lime is, Dad.
Okay, what color are those?
Green.
Can't even say it. Kale, I've been getting to know Haley so much. How has your work been?
It's okay. A lot of people are surprised when they find out that the person who will be portraying Dora the Explorer at their child's birthday is a male identifying person. But once they've seen my work, they're really on board.
Yeah, how's your Spanish coming along?
Yeah, it is.
And scene. It is coming along.
We talk about this sometimes. We do like some episodes with Victoria Longwell, and she's a very good actress in her scenes. And I like this happened in this one where I literally felt bad as the other character in that scene. I was like, oh, she's so mad at me. I don't want her to hate me.
We made your legitimate gripe the unusual thing.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at Omar Nikla.
Oh, I see. I have what you just did. I have that with a guy that totaled my car, Harush Gasparian, and then he lied about what happened. And the same thing. It's just like I've had the same sort of. My really sick dream, because it's also ego-based, is that I would win an Oscar and call him out in my speech.
Yeah.
I've had a version of that where it's like, if I'm like ever on a late night show as a guest or something, being like, I'm using my 3 minutes to call out this person who sucks.
Talk about how I was right about my heater.
Yeah, it is. I think also because, I mean, we talked about this on the last Landlord one. There might not be more conversation that will just make me upset, but like, you really feel the inconvenience to you is so much higher than the inconvenience to them if it gets combative. Like,
yes,
their worst case scenario is they don't get paid for the place. Yours is you have to move everything and maybe not have a home.
Exactly.
I do not to defend a landlord at all, but I hate getting any jobs. Like, I hate when someone's like, hey, I need you to do this for me. Or you get an email that's annoying or whatever. And I bet all they ever get from their tenants is things are broken or something's a problem. Like, no tenant has ever sent a happy email. You know what I mean? So I could really see them like hating their own job so much that they're just programmed to be like, if I hear from somebody, I hate them.
It's bad.
You know, but it is the worst. My fridge just broke or stopped being cold or whatever. And we emailed our landlord about it. And the first thing he said was, what'd you do? What'd you do to it? It's like, what do you think we did to our fridge? Like, moved it around or rolled it around? Like, it just is standing in one place forever. It's not our job.
It's the type of mindset I like. The macro mindset that I hate about it is it comes down to nothing could be my fault. I didn't buy a bad fridge or anything like that. It's like, you must have made things hard for me. Or like, things can't just happen that are bad. It's like someone is to blame and it's not me.
In addition to that, it's like assigning morality to things that don't. It's like no one has to be at fault. No one has to be wrong. The fridge broke.
Sometimes,
Yes.
for sure. I think I was thinking about this with this specific landlord where I'm like, oh, this isn't his job. This is like, he has a separate job. This is an investment. So I feel like his attitude towards it is like, oh, you just live in my investment. I just don't want to interact with it. I want it to just keep generating like money for me and to never have to be near it. And so if anything happens that reasonably you pay me for the service of maintaining, that's just like my investment underperforming in a tiny way.
Right.
Well,
It is frustrating. That is the deal. It's like, sorry, you get the money because it's your responsibility.
Right.
You can give up one if you want to give up the other, but as long as I keep paying you every month.
This episode is brought to you by Wayfair. Podcasts follow us everywhere. Whether you're cooking in the kitchen, chilling in the living room, or pretending to fold laundry in the bedroom. And with Wayfair, every one of those rooms can tell a story of its own. Their curated collections of furniture styles and prices make Wayfair the trusted destination to turn your home into your happy place. Shop everything home at wayfair.com with free and easy delivery straight to your door.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Go to hell.
Truly, I want to write "go to hell" in the memo of all my checks.
It should get every check. Every check. Go to hell. Thank you.
I'm going to throw on another email.
Great.
What is it called? Voicemail.
Vmail. Yeah. Vmail.
Oops. I started playing it by accident, but you guys can hear it. If everyone out there who's listening wants to send us a voicemail and have us do scenes off of it, you can do that. Our phone number is 818-465-8656. And just call and leave us a little message that is 30 seconds to a minute long, ideally. And here is the next one. There we go.
Share. I'm Rachel, and I'm 5'3". And my boyfriend is 6'8". And I had moved into an attic apartment, right, because he and I had just started dating. We weren't ready to live together. So I had moved in this attic apartment, which was just right for my 5'3" self. Then quarantine hit, and he decided to come stay with me. So he's a 6'8" man, essentially living in this dollhouse attic with me and my two cats, who are very jealous of my attention. So that's my story. Bye.
I like that as a story. It's like, here's a world to exist in.
Right. I love that voicemail. I love height differences in couples are endlessly fascinating to me. There's such a culture around it. Every tall, straight man that I've ever known is obsessed with dating the shortest woman possible.
Obsessed.
It's their favorite thing. And then conversely, something that I am rudely equally obsessed with is when I see a couple where the woman is significantly taller than the man. I just root for them. I really love that, because I think it's anything, honestly, what it is any couple you see in public who is in any way subverting like norms is cool.
I have a couple burned into my mind that was like, the woman was like short, like 5 feet, and like just very like built very small also. And the guy was probably like 6'3" and like a big dude. And also had a shirt that said, "I beat anorexia," which is like a very funny shirt on a big guy. And just the picture of them walking towards me, I saw them when I was like 18 and I'll remember it forever.
That's great.
I also
I got one.
I feel like one. What's that? You guys think go?
Oh, yeah.
No, go.
Hey, you guys. I'm so sorry to stop you. It looks like you're just leaving brunch, but I just wanted to say what you guys are doing is so cool. I'm totally rooting for you. You are so tall and you are so small. And this is really cute. So keep fighting the good fight, guys. Keep fighting the good fight, guys.
Honey, I don't think they wanted you to say that. I think they were just having their own little day there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't. They just kind of kept walking. They looked at me, but they didn't say any words.
Yeah, I think when you do that to people, they feel a little like seen, like in a bad way, like on display, like they're there for your objectification.
I didn't mean that. I just meant like, society says that they shouldn't typically be like that. And
Sure.
I thought that was cool to say. It was cool that they were. But yeah, I understand. It's not everybody owes me a response. So what are you going to get? What are you thinking of having for brunch?
Well, first, I think the order is based on if we're splitting the pancakes or not. Am I going to do it?
Hey, sorry. I am sorry to bother you guys. I just wanted to say, this is kind of, just silly, but my friend and I are at the other table and we were just having a debate because we think you guys are such an awesome, my bet when we see a couple where it's like a really ugly woman and a really good looking guy, like that is very rare. You see the opposite. And it made me think like, she must be amazing to be with a guy that attractive when she looks like she does. But my friend was saying like, no, he just must suck. So we were just wondering like, what is your dynamic or what's the origin of the attraction?
Honey, I immediately get it. This hurts.
No, I think I actually get your point of view here. I feel very understood. Thank you. It was you and your friend at that table over there?
Yeah.
Should I come over? Now? Okay. Sorry, we didn't want to bombard you, but we just had to figure out what was going on with this whole reverse sitcom situation.
I still can't fully tell.
Right.
Well, I'll say that...
Wait, don't tell us. Okay. We want to guess.
Okay.
We want to figure it out. Okay, so what clues are there?
Mm-hmm.
What do you each do for work?
Oh, great question.
Well, I'm a surgeon, and I've been a surgeon for 10 years. So that's what I do.
So a medium amount of time.
And I am I'm trying to get my dog walking business off the ground. And so it's like it's cool. It's an app where I'll watch your dog, but I'll also train your dog. And on top of that, I can take your kids to school. Like a Uber for kids.
He should have been more clear. It's a dog walking app that he's trying to get off the ground. It's not just solo dog walking. So we're both pretty, advanced and good and career focused.
Yeah, I would say if this, again, was like a gender swap, that would be like, amazing couple, like he's so accomplished and she's so ambitious. But with this gender makeup, I don't love like an aggressive female surgeon. And I don't know how I feel about a guy.
I'm not sure either. And I have to say my gut reaction is I don't like that. I have to say my initial reaction, my guess is that I don't like it. And I do think you're bad people and you're bad for being together, but I'm not sure. So question number 2, what are your politics?
Oh, well, this is kind of a fight in our house a little bit, but it's kind of a great example of, opposites attract, where I am pretty hardcore liberal, I would say.
And I am progressive. So yes, it's a difficult conversation because he can't quite get there.
Yeah. But I would say like, the progressive mindset is a little unrealistic. I'm a little more liberal than progressive. She's Green Party.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I voted Nader twice.
Okay, I am realizing in asking this question that I actually don't know who that is. So I don't know how I feel about that. Do you, Becca, what do you?
Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. I also feel kind of out of my depth on this one because that's just not really the races that I pay attention to. So
I love your guys' little thing. Can I just say, honey, let's do them. I love your guys' little thing. You're both just like basic and the same.
We're not the same. Cool.
It's like
we're so different.
Cliche.
We're very different. We're kind of an opposites attract in,
Really?
I'm cottagecore.
And I love kind of cute stuff in the woods.
Okay, well, those sound exactly the same to me, and I don't even know what the first one means. So you're basic and we're cool, and I'm just feeling really offended, even though I did this first.
No, you're right about them. Because they went a little deeper on us, I would say. Yours was, and if this goes both ways, I mean, I can see you're both just sitting over there drinking Bloody Marys. You're probably both have little businesses that advertise to me on Instagram selling little hats and stuff.
Yeah, get them, honey. What do you have? A little hat business? And you have a little sock business?
I feel like I'm really killing them here, honey. This is great.
No, I make big earrings. So.
Okay, well, sounds like
and I have an app where I can come to your house and you can practice cutting hair on me.
You mean practice cutting your hair?
You can practice if you want to learn how to cut hair, but you don't know how yet. You obviously need someone to practice on, and that's me. And it's booming.
And she has the bone structure; she can pull off anything. So it actually is sort of a specialized position.
I will say that I can both tell that you have that business based on your haircut, and also that you've been wearing a lot of your friends' earrings based on the lobe work that we've got going on in front of us here.
Thank you. They're not only, you wouldn't guess it, they're not only big, they're very heavy.
I can tell they're very heavy. You have 3-inch lobes.
Well,
I'll say thank you for that too.
I think my wife and I, we break a lot of boundaries that we're very proud of. For example, she pays for all of my plastic surgery, even the ones that I don't really necessarily think I need, but then I get them afterwards, and it's like, okay, well, I do like.
Yeah, I force all kind of work onto him. That's what I do. And so you did not know how we are.
Yeah.
So
we see the very first couple walk back in. Hey, yeah, me and my wife left our leftovers here. We were just sitting at a table over there. We're gonna grab those and head out. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to say that was really cool of you. I didn't know what to say when you called us out, but you made us feel like we matter.
Yeah,
I was trying. That's right. I was trying to call you into society. I know society must push you away and treat you like dirt and kick dirt on you, but not here, not today.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful brunching couple.
Thank you.
And I guess if you are taking it as a compliment, I will just say that it's something so special to me to see. I mean, a man so, let's say it, you're gargantuan, you're huge, and a woman so tiny, teacup size almost. And it was, I don't want to say funny, but I want to say cute, the way that you drove away in a small car and you drove away in a big car.
Do you think that that's a nice thing to say to someone?
Yeah, what do our cars have to do with anything?
Shoot, we did it again.
Okay.
No, you're good.
You're great.
Oh, okay.
There's no we here. I see two very distinct, different things. I see one man who's kind and nice and sees me as a person, and I see whatever this is.
Whatever it is. Very different comments coming out of each one.
Incredibly different.
Okay.
Get bent.
Get bent.
What the
I'm
fuck?
sorry.
Get bent. Hey, you can't just tell me to get bent. I might have hurt your feelings, but you know what? Why don't you get lost? And by the way, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Good job, buddy. Way to stand up for us. That was good. I think, you know what? The more I think about it, like, every couple is fine. They should be able to be happy together. We shouldn't judge them for what their combo is.
Yes.
You know?
And I would like to say, while you two are still over here, it's a great coincidence you walked over because my wife was just trying to convince me for us to maybe have a little foursome together.
I had forgotten about that. Yes.
And I don't know if after this interaction you'd be interested.
So while we were scoping you out trying to decide which one of you sucked, you were also scoping us out trying to decide if you should try to fuck us?
Well, my ugly wife has been trying to invite more people into the relationship because I can't perform in bed, not due to her looks, but due to my own issues. And so she thought this might be exciting.
Okay. I think I figured out who sucks. And I think it's her because the thesis she found in this whole interaction was every couple is fine.
Absolutely. What is that? Sus. Sus and sucks.
Okay.
Honey,
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yeah, okay. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
You don't just hit us with a sarcastic happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you have a great Sunday.
Honey, they're gone. It's fine.
I know.
Yeah,
I know we're on the way home, but that's what I would have said to them in the moment if I had had my druthers.
You're slow. It's okay. And I'm fast. It's fine.
You really nailed them with your happy Sunday, and I just wish I had cherry on top of the thing, you know?
I don't think I nailed them. I really meant it. I just hope that, all couples should be fine and we should have a happy Sunday.
Well, I sure didn't. We didn't even get those pancakes.
That's right. We left before we sat down to eat. That was a mistake.
It's a beautiful young woman told me my wife was ugly. Which...
Yeah, I'll say that really rolled off my back, but it's affecting me.
I know. I'm sorry I've been quiet for the whole drive, but I just never thought you were ugly. I don't know. Now that other people think it, it's like...
You agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
But hey, looks don't matter.
I don't want... Thanks.
I don't care that you're ugly is what I'm saying.
I wish you just didn't think I was ugly.
Yeah, that's ultimately what I meant.
Let's go find that couple and egg them.
Oh, yeah. I might kill them. Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies, I'm going to kill you. Was that your move?
Well, Kale and Haley, we did the whole thing, didn't we? We did the whole...
Boy, oh boy.
The whole thing. Thanks for doing our podcast. Thanks for coming back, Kale. Haley, so happy to have you on here for the first.
For having me.
And I'll tell you right now, I guarantee it, not the last time.
Oh, that's big.
Now, yeah, wow.
A wave of relief over Haley. Oh my gosh.
Kale, something funny happened with like the lighting in your room where your face got so yellow.
I saw that was happening. I think that because I have like these bright kitchen lights on, but mostly I've been lit by sunlight up to this point. But because the sun is setting, the computer has started to be like a little confused as to what the light source actually is.
You don't think it's ghost related, though? You haven't been possessed or anything like that?
No, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Okay, scary.
Okay, safe to say Kale was a ghost at least at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Right?
He could say he wasn't before. I don't know about that, but definitely the end, yes.
Yes.
I mean, based on his ability to hide and explore, maybe the ghost of Del Close. Polite agreement from Kale. Kale, is there anything you would like to plug? I know past guests, Pony has a new podcast, right? A new Patreon, is that correct?
Yes, yeah. We're doing a new series on Patreon at Pony Comedy, where each week a different member of the improv team, Pony, chooses a comedy film that was foundational to their sense of humor. The team watches it and dissects it. Last week, we released School of Rock, and this upcoming week, we are watching Addams Family Values together.
Oh, that's really
cool.
fun.
What a great idea.
Very fun.
Super fun. And you can sign up, get all the episodes, and then get out of there.
No, sign up and pay for them monthly. Pony, burped. Pony did a very fun episode of our podcast a month or two ago, if you're on our Patreon and you remember that one. So this is a great way to continue supporting them and following them. Anything else you want to plug, Kale?
You know, I'm on Twitter at Kale Ethan, and that's about it.
I love it.
Have a great Halloween, y'all.
And that's coming from the ghost.
The ghost of Del
Really
Close.
different voice, yeah.
What about you, Haley?
I'm not super active online, but I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Haley Hepworth, Haley, lots of different spellings. And then DC, Pearson and I are starting a new podcast that is a TV review podcast for a show that does not exist. Called Talkington Chats. It's about the show Chalkington Flats, and we're talking about it and we're chatting about it. So if you follow me on social media, that'll be where to find information about that.
I'm excited to hear it. It sounds like a bit between two people that they were like, why don't we put this out there? Because this is actually very funny.
It's we'll see. The levels of like dumb stuff that we've been getting into with it really harkens back to a show I did with Kale called Sun Valley that was just so many really dumb, silly things, but truly brought us so much delight. So that's
layers upon layers. Is Chalkington Flats like a Bravo style show in the world?
I mean, God, who could say?
Who could say? It's a lot.
Tune in to find out.
Yeah.
And this is the last time we'll say this before the election, but we post a handful of links in the episode description with some ways that you could get involved in the final days leading up to the election, different ways you can phone bank, different measures and propositions in your area that might be of interest to you if you support the causes that we have constantly supported on the show. So check that out if you want to do one last push. Anything else, Ryan?
That's great, Dan. Thanks for handling.
I'm like a car that handles well. I wish I knew anything about cars.
That's right.
Thanks for doing this. It was great to see y'all.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Great to see you as well.
Super fun. On the record, super fun.
Oh, this will be a very short episode for Kale. We got 2 lines.